students. So sorry for the delay, and due to some network issue, then we are continue our live class. So very good morning to all. Okay, we are already discussing about subject and predicate. Okay, if you have any doubt regarding subject and predicate, you can ask to me in the chat box. If you have any doubt, you can comment in the chat box. Then we are going to, okay, we are discussing the conclusion part of the subject and predicate. Okay, first, the subject and predicate at the foundation of every sentence. These two parts, subject and predicate, these are the foundation of every sentence. Okay, and the subject tells who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate tells the subject does or what is said about it. Just wait. Okay, then why we are reading subject and predicate? Now, learning about subject and predicates helps students understanding English grammar and form the correct sentence easily. That's why we are learning subject and predicate. Then we are going to shifting our next page, the types of sentence. First we know about word, letter, alphabet, words, vowels, consonant, phrase, clause, subject and predicate. Now sentence. Now we are going to learn about types of sentence. Okay, there are mainly 4 types of sentence. Okay, there are mainly how many types? There are mainly 4 types of sentence. So first one is your assertive or declarative sentence, you can say. Second one is your interrogative sentence, and third one is your imperative sentence, and fourth one is your exclamatory sentence. Okay, then okay, first we have to know about what is assertive sentence. Assertive, or you can say it is a declarative sentence. An assertive sentence is a sentence states a fact, opinion or statement, and it ends with a full stop, always ends with a full stop. Okay, it is a sentence that talks about opinion, statement or fact. Okay, the sun rises in the east, it is a what? It is a fact. I love my country, it is your opinion. All of us, we love our country. Then she goes to school daily, this is a what? Statement. Okay, that's assertive sentence. You can find that it is a sentence about opinion, statement and fact. And the assertive sentence divided into another 2 types. Okay, one is your positive sentence and another one is your negative sentence. Okay, positive sentence, it tells something in positive way. Okay, it is a positive sentence means positive, it tells something in positive way. How? Now he is honest, they are playing, that means we are saying in positive way. In negative sentence, it tells something in a negative way using words like not, never, no. Just wait. Not, never, no. For example, he is not honest. Okay, there is a negative word in the negative sentence. They are not playing. You can see also there is a negative word, not, they are not playing. Okay, first one is your assertive and declarative sentence. Okay, and ending sign, there is, there is a most of sign of full stop. Okay, you can see there is the full stop sign, there is a full stop, there is a full stop. Okay, Okay, just we are revising something about subject and predicate. So who can say that the sun rises in the east? Find the subject and predicate part. Who is subject? The rule number one. First find the verb. Who is here verb? Rises is the verb. Then you ask to who rises in the east. Then the sun rises in the east. You have answered the sun. That is your subject, and the rest of the part is your predicate. Okay, and there you can see verb is love. Who love? I love. I is your subject part. Love my country is your predicate part. And she goes to school daily. Goes is a verb. Okay, then she is your subject part, and the rest of the part goes to school daily is your predicate part. Then the most important sentence we are using in your day-to-day life, that is our interrogative sentence. Okay, you can note just an interrogative sentence asks a question, and you can easily find out that symbol. Whenever you find that symbol in the end of a sentence, you can easily say that that is a interrogative sentence. For examples, where are you live? Where do you live? You can find there is a question. What is the symbol name? This is the symbol name of question mark. Okay. Are you ready? That means you are asking questions. What is your name? That's you can find there is a question mark. And all the interrogative sentence contains with WH words. Okay. WH words what like where, what, how, when, whom, etc. Then types of interrogative sentence. There are also two types of interrogative. One is your yes no questions and another one is your WH questions. Okay. Yes no. First we have to know about yes no questions. So question answered by yes or no. If I say do you like mangoes? Do you like mangoes? You have to answer yes or no. Okay. Is she your friend? If I ask, is she your friend? You have to answer in two words. One is your yes, another one is your no. Okay. This is your yes no questions. And next part is your WH questions. What is WH questions? WH questions. Now WH questions begins with what, where, why, when, who, which, and how. For example, why are you late? If you come to school, if there is some delay, then your teacher asks to you, why you are late today? So why are you late today? Late. That means the first word of the sentence contains with WH word. Where is my pen? Where is your WH questions word? Okay. Then we are going to learn about imperative sentence. Okay. Imperative sentence. An imperative sentence gives order, command, advice, request, and instructions. Okay. Order, command, advice, request, and also instruction. Ending sign usually full stop. Full stop means that point. Okay. Sometimes exclamation mark. You can find there is two mark. There is a full stop and there is a exclamation mark. Okay. For example, sit down. In your class, teacher says, sit down. That means the teacher is giving order to you. Sit down. You can see that there is a full stop. Keep quiet. That means if you are making noise in your class, The teacher say, keep quiet. That means you have to sit silent. At that time, the teacher use this symbol. Okay. Then, use of imperative sentence. Where we have to use imperative sentence. So, first purpose is your command, request. Command means if I say close the door, that means we are saying it is in the imperative sentence. Please give me water. If I say please give me some water, that means I am requesting to you to bring some water for me. For advice, whenever you are going to give advice to someone, you have to use which sentence? Imperative sentence. Eat healthy food. Okay, I always told you in the class. Now eat healthy food. Avoid junk foods. Okay, and instructions: turn left after the left at the corner, or go to the next page. Okay, this type of examples you can see. Then your fourth point is your exclamatory sentence. It is a very important to you to know about that exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence expresses strong feeling or emotions. Okay, strong feeling or emotions, and there is your ending sign which also you call exclamation mark. Okay, strong feeling. Okay, strong feelings means joy, surprise, sorrow, anger, excitement. Okay. What a beautiful flower. If you are going somewhere, you can see, if you see that there is some beautiful flowers in a garden, you have in your mind there is a excitement. Okay. What a beautiful flower, and it ends with a exclamation mark. Hooray, we won the match. Hooray. There is the exclamation mark. That is your excitement when we won the match. Alas, the old man died. That is our sorrow. Okay. Then, these are the 4 types of sentence. Okay. So, what are the 4 types? Who can say? So, first one is your assertive or declarative sentence. Second one is your interrogative sentence. And third one is your imperative sentence. And fourth one is your exclamatory sentence. Then we are going to know about part of speech. Okay. Part of speech, we'll discuss it further in the next class. But today we'll just, I'm giving some hints about part of speech. Okay. So there are 8 parts of a speech. Okay, there are how many parts? 8 parts. What are they? Noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and introduction. Okay. So noun, just where I am giving just a light information for noun. Noun is the name of a person, place, things, or idea. Okay, you know about noun. Then pronoun, it is a word that is used in the place of a noun. And verb is shows the action or state of being, or you can say it is an action word. Adjective, it describes noun or pronoun. And adverb, that modifies a verb or adjective or another adverb. Preposition, it shows the relation between noun and pronouns and other words. Okay, and conjunction is your join words for like and, but, because, although. Introduction, it is a express of sudden emotion or feeling. Okay. Okay, then okay. So that's it for today. Then in the next class we discuss about part of speech. Okay, if of any doubt, you can ask me or you can comment in your chat box. Okay, thank you students for this class. Now, happy learning with me.